So what's going to be trending on the fashion scene for summer 2024? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. I've got loads that I want to talk about, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. If you like this video at any point, please feel free to drop it a like. And now that's all out the way, let's get into the summer trends. So the first item that I think will be trending is jorts. Jorts were big last year and they're going to be even bigger this year in both size and popularity. Now I think a pair of jorts can look really cool and some of the bigger pairs can add some really nice shape to your outfit, but I know they're not for everyone. And I know denim isn't the coolest material to wear in the summer, but who cares about keeping cool when you look cool in your jorts? Am I right? Anyway, if you like the bigger style jorts, then Weekday do their Galaxy jorts, and if those aren't big enough for you, then they also do their Astro jorts. Carhartt also have this pair, which I know are very popular, and Acne have this pair that I think we're going to see a lot of this year. They are very expensive, but it depends how much you love jorts. Our Legacy also have pairs that look really cool, but they take long and oversized to the next level. Do they even count as jorts when they're this long, or are they in 3/4 length trouser territory? But if the longer pairs aren't for you, then I don't think you can go wrong with a pair of Levi's 501s or the 501 93s. But I do think the bigger and oversized jorts will be mainly worn by the younger lot, and I think a lot of millennials will go for more pleated shorts and even short shorts. But what do you reckon? Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm talking absolute nonsense? But either way, let's move on. Next up, let's talk about t-shirts. Now graphic tees, they're an obvious one for this summer. We all know we're going to see a lot of those. The metal and goth inspired tees are really popping off at the moment, and I'm all for it. But a lesser talked about t-shirt that I think we're going to see a lot of this summer is the ringer style tee. I've been seeing these a lot recently, and I do think they could be a bit of a trend. Capital have some really nice options of these. I love this cat one, and this farmy tee is a great option too. Our Legacy also have this little number, which I think will be a popular option, and I wouldn't be surprised if they bring out another ringer style tee soon. Another brand that's been getting more traction recently is ERL, and they have this ringer tee which features their classic Venice logo, so that could be another one that we see a lot of this summer too. For something more affordable, then Weekday have this option, but yeah, ringer style tees have been popping up a lot for me recently. And by the way, I will be leaving links to everything that I talk about in this video down in the description box. Okay, so we've got to talk about cropped tops next. In my opinion, the cropped and boxy fits are going nowhere this year, so if you're sick of hearing the words cropped and boxy, then I suggest you stay away from online fashion content. Anyway, I love a good crop top, nothing too extreme, but something that gives your outfit some nice proportions. Of course, I can't talk about cropped and boxy without mentioning the word proportions now, can I? But put away your scissors, you don't need to be hacking up your clothing anymore. There's so many brands out there offering cropped fits straight off the rack, and the first brand that comes to mind for me is Abercrombie. They've got so much cropped stuff on their website, you're spoilt for choice. So whether that's t-shirts, jackets, or summer shirts you're looking for, then they've got you covered. I've actually really been enjoying this crop t-shirt from them recently, and I'm wearing it right now. I wasn't too sure about the fit at first, but it has grown on me massively. So much so that I might even pick up another one or two of these. Now I must admit, I'm not the biggest Abercrombie fan, but they definitely do some decent bits from time to time. But as well as boxy and crop tees, I also think we're going to see a lot of more fitted tees as well this year. Basically, I think t-shirts are getting smaller and smaller, and people seem to be moving away from the oversized tees a lot more. I think because a lot of people are wearing more oversized shorts and oversized trousers, I think they're going for more shorter and more fitted tops up top to give their outfit more balance, which makes sense. The next trend I think we're going to see a lot of is matching sets. People are loving the whole matchy-matchy looks at the moment, and I can only see it becoming more popular over the coming months. Think short sleeve shirts with matching shorts. I've got no strong feelings towards this one, but I suppose it will make getting dressed in the morning a lot easier for a lot of people. The double denim look is also coming out in full force at the moment, so expect to see a lot of denim shirts with jorts this summer too. Next up, we've got camo. Now I'm not sure if this one's just me, but I've been seeing camo everywhere recently, and I'm really into it. I really like these trousers from Oslo, and I think I might pick them up for the summer, but they aren't probably going to be the best option for the heat. But a lot of brands have been pumping out camo pieces recently, which is normally a good indicator that we're going to see a lot more of it. Camo's fairly loud, which isn't a bad option for the summer, as it's an easy way to add some visual interest to your outfit, and I do think it's timeless. I also think it's really underrated and gets a lot of unnecessary hate, but let me know how you feel about this one. Next up, we've got a bit of crochet. Now crochet was really big last summer, and I think it's going to be really big this summer too, and it's easy to see why. It adds some nice texture to an outfit and it's really good to layer with. Percival are a brand for me that always come to mind when I think of crochet, and they've always got options. Also, this shirt from Corridor is a really nice looking shirt, and the detail on it is really well done too. And for a more affordable option, then Abercrombie have got this shirt which gives off the same kind of look, so that's definitely an option for you if you don't want to destroy the bank. They've also got this one which I can see as being a very popular option too. And I know I just said I wasn't a massive Abercrombie fan, but I've got another piece from them that I've been eyeing up, and it's this crochet vest. I think it's going to be perfect for the warmer weather. The only downside is you might see a little bit of nipple through it, but I think I'm alright with that. But if you like this style but you don't want your nipples poking out, then check out this one from Cos. I don't think you're going to have that problem with this one. And another thing I've been seeing popping off again recently is track pants, especially the needles pairs. Now these are going to be a bit warm for the summer, so I'm not sure if they're going to carry on through into the warmer months, but it's possible. But track pants are nice for those days when you want to keep things casual and comfortable, but you want something a little bit more dressy than sweatpants. The famous Ken pant from Weekday is a good example of this, but the pairs from Needles look good too. So how about we talk about some shoes and sneakers next? Does that sound good? I hope so. So the first shoe I've been seeing popping up everywhere at the moment is the Gad. The young lot out there are absolutely loving these at the moment, but I don't blame them, they're an absolute classic. The most well-known pair of Gats are the Margiela Gats, but they are very pricey. But Adidas have some more affordable options that seem to be flying off the shelves at the moment, so if you want to save yourself some money, then check those out. The next shoe I've been seeing even more than normal, which I didn't even think was possible, is the Adidas Gazelle Indoor. So the Adidas Samba is still going strong thanks to the amount of different variations they keep bringing out, but I'm seeing a lot more people move towards the Gazelles these days. But I love this sneaker, I've always preferred it over the Samba, and it's such an easy shoe to style. And I honestly think that this could be the most popular sneaker of 2024, but let me know what you think. Next up we've got slip-on shoes, or slipper style shoes. Now ever since Birkenstocks got really popular a few years ago, a lot more people have been wearing slip-on shoes. In my opinion, slipper style shoes like this pair from La Mer are going to be extremely popular this summer, and other shoes just like it. But I do think we're going to see a lot of Birkenstocks again this year, and if you're sick of Birkenstocks, then check out this pair from All Saints. I think they look really cool. I still think we're going to see a lot of loafers again this summer as well, but I do think people are moving a lot more towards slipper style shoes and also derby shoes as well. I really like the look of derbies. I think they're really versatile, and they even look great with shorts too. Of course, Doc Martens have pairs that are extremely popular and you can't go wrong with those, but I'd also recommend the Gibson derby from Solaire. I think the shape is just a little bit nicer and the quality is going to be a lot better too. Also, another one I'm seeing people talk about a lot recently is the Nike Cortez. They're a classic sneaker and they've been around for over 50 years, but they were very popular in the 80s and 90s, and with the rise in popularity of the 90s style recently, I can see why these are getting talked about a lot more than normal. Then there's also the release of the Bodhi Astro Grabber coming in May, I think, and this white pair could be a very popular option for the summer. I think it's a pretty cool looking sneaker, although I won't be getting a pair myself, but if you want them, I wouldn't sit on them because I think they're going to fly off the shelf. There may be plenty of the black pairs left over, but yeah, the white pairs, I think they're going to fly off the shelf. It feels like I've talked about every item that exists, but there's still a lot more that I want to talk about, but I think I'm going to have to end this one here. I don't want to put you to sleep. And if you're already sleeping, then you need to wake up because you need to like this video and subscribe. But thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you later.